today there is a small conference here in Bali, and well, no, maybe not so small, about blockchain. So I'm gonna have a panel and a keynote. So I'm reviewing the slide for the keynote, which I finished a few hours ago, last night, and they're about proof of how blockchain are secure with the different kind of proof and how they work, what's the logic behind them. So yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm up to, and we are in Ubud, so we're going south of Bali. Bye bye, kiddos. See you this evening, eh? I think they will not react. Usually audience are like, okay, applause when you finish, because they don't have to suffer anymore about listening to somebody saying things they don't understand. I try to inject some humor in my presentation, at least I make them laugh. I make the use of their time. No, obviously there are those interested, there are people asking questions, but sometimes it's strange because those that organize the conferences ask you to talk about something very difficult, something that is unique, but without realizing that the audience is not prepared for such topics. So I even been asked to teach at the university topics that the student had no idea. Even they were several levels away from it. So yeah, I think the issue is really when a topic is very particularly complex, that the audience need to be prepared, or the person giving the speech, like in my case, need to really simplify things, and that makes most of the audience happy, but at the same time makes the few that really know the subject quite disappointed, because they were hoping to hear something much more detailed and technical and deep. So we cannot make everybody happy, obviously, so somebody has to be disappointed anyway, but the majority will be happy, should be happy. To me, the challenge to simplify complex topics is the thing that requires a lot of repeating, right? So if you explain a recipe to somebody for the first time, you can get stuck, you give things for granted, you make the other person probably don't understand. After you've been explaining the same thing to 1,000 people, by the end you arrive to a point that you know exactly how to explain, you know exactly what the audience need to hear to understand in order to not to send a message that is incorrect, right?